You found it. Your home for the best content on your favorite team, the Fighting Tigers of LSU. Do us a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments below. Be sure to smash that like button. LSU against ULM. Ed Orgeron, when he met with the media on Thursday, recapped a great week of practice.
Okay, I really think the guys have practiced well. We only want 1 day in pads this week. They should be fresh, ready to go. Mike Baskerville is still a question mark. It's going to be a game-time decision. I don't know if he'll be ready to play or not. We get Sage Ryan back. We get Ed Ingram back. The offensive line should be intact, ready to go. I feel good about our preparation. Max is our starting quarterback. He's going to be our quarterback. We'll go from there.
A couple things there. Baskerville, of course, has been really good opposite Damone Clark, so you hope he's able to go. He's toughed it out. Maybe give him the week off and get him ready to roll against A&M if he can go then. A lot of guys, of course, are still playing for the NFL. Sage Ryan's back. That's a gigantic help if you have Ryan and Cordell Flott out there, because now your boundary corners are Flott and Dwight McGlothern. That allows Ryan to go back to the nickel instead of the sort of game of musical chairs in the secondary LSU's had to play the past couple of weeks. So that should be a much added boost getting those guys back. And then what you heard Ed Orgeron say, Max Johnson is the starting quarterback. Garrett Nussmeier, who played the bulk of the game a week ago, Ed Orgeron did confirm will take the red shirt.
We talk to our team about competition all the time, and I want them to invite competition. Now, as it seems right now, Garrett is not going to play, so Max is our starter, and Garrett's going to take the red shirt year. And so if something comes after, Matt O'Dowd's going to have to go in.
So Matt O'Dowd is the walk-on from Florida. If anything happens to Max Johnson, Matt O'Dowd would be the guy who's a 2-star out of Marjorie Stoneman Douglas in South Florida. He's walked on, and he's now the backup quarterback. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, but if it does, the big question now is, what does that mean for Nussmeier's future? If he's going to take the red shirt, does that mean he's essentially exiting stage left and will find a new place to play next season? Maybe, not necessarily. Probably depends on who the next coach is, and they have that conversation, but he's preserving that year in case if he needs it to play either here or elsewhere. Worth keeping an eye on that. Now, the Tigers will be thin at running back as well, as Ed Orgeron clarified.
Monty's not. Trey's not. Josh is doubtful. He's the other one I think that's doubtful that could play but maybe not play. So we got Ty and Corey Connor. So
Armani Goodwin is out. Trey Bradford won't play. And then Josh Williams, the former walk-on, obviously won't play as well as who we mentioned there. Ty Davis-Price has been your bell cow. You have Corey Kiner there as well to spell him. The only way that becomes an issue is if you have any type of injury. But realistically, I think we'd all be okay with a 2-back system. And if Ty Davis-Price helps LSU pace themselves to a lead, really good opportunity to sit him and get Corey Kiner some work there in the second half. The defense has obviously been playing very well for LSU, and that's going to be the key to this game. This is a pretty one-sided matchup. ULM has pulled some pretty significant upsets, none bigger than their win over Liberty earlier this year, where they won at 31-28 over Hugh Freeze's squad. But they also have a couple of ugly losses. They gave up 59 to App State. They allowed more than 50 to Coastal Carolina as well. LSU has been stuck in the mud offensively, but this is a game where you are just physically better than your opponent. ULM allows 464 yards of offense a game and 35 points a game. They've allowed 50 or more 3 times. If LSU can't get going offensively in this game, what can you even say? Terry Bowden is a noted program builder. He did it at South Alabama. He did it at Akron. I think he'll do it at ULM. He's already gotten some pretty nice wins at ULM this year. I don't think Saturday is one of those days. Hopefully this is a day where LSU does get the offense going, gets a little bit of a feel-good before next week against Texas A&M, where hopefully you have a really nice environment for Ed Orgeron's last game as the LSU head coach. I'll pick LSU to win this game, mostly because LSU's defense has been really good all year, and I think they'll be able to close it out. 38-13. I still think it's a lower-scoring game than most anticipate, but LSU 38-13. I'll pick them to beat the Warhawks Saturday in Tiger Stadium. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact. And be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.